Hey you guys, it is that time. Pick a card, pick a story, wherein one of these decks should be a story for you. So I'm going to hold each deck up to the camera and I want you to see if it's resonating with your energy. So starting off, we have deck number 1. Is your energy vibing here for deck number 1? Will it be deck number 2? Is your energy resonating with deck number 2? Or will it be deck number 3? Is your energy here in this deck? Alright, so let's go ahead and get started here. We're going to start with deck number 1. We have the Ten of Cups, the Daughter of Wands, the Five of Swords, the Empress, Daughter of Swords. In the central issue, we have the Ten of Swords, Two of Swords, and the High Priestess. Okay, so I see that as a couple of things here. Okay. It looks as if you guys are having some sort of anxiety, and I'm sorry, this is the Nine of Swords, not the Ten of Swords. But it looks like you guys have been stressing about something because you don't know the answers. Either it's because I feel like the answers are within you, or I feel like things have been revealed to you in your dreams or in a dream state, or it's more so like you've been receiving confirmations through dreams, synchronicities, but you want maybe solid proof, because I am getting a lot of air. And even though this is like cup energy, I feel like it's still more so something, because it's the Ten of Cups. I almost feel like something about it is an illusion or isn't really real. So right now it's just more so like happy thoughts. And I mean, that's not going to be for everyone, but there's something going on in your mind. Some of you too could be just very sensitive during this time. I'm getting even like the empath energy looking at this card. I see a lot of darkness, but I feel like the darkness is about the unknown. And again, we have things about the unknown. Some of you could also be anticipating some decision. Maybe you had a job interview and you're wondering if you'll get called back. Maybe you are waiting to see if you're going to hear from someone. Some of you too could be just having some sort of fears in regards to being alone, or being, single. It's like for some of you that bothers you. Some people are okay with being single, and some people are not. I also get the energy of, since there's so much air coming out, you could be dealing with an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. And I'm also getting fire energy as well. Aries, Leo, Sag, maybe Pisces or Cancer. But it looks too like someone is stressed out because they think they're pregnant. And so maybe that is making you nervous, especially if you do not really want to be pregnant. But, she just seems to have a full belly. Maybe this is, you know, the first time you would be having a family. So, or, you know, or this is just a new addition to the family, or maybe you already have a full house and you didn't expect to get pregnant again, but you are. Others of you, it could be also something in regards to rumors of pregnancy, rumors or dreams. Like something, either way, something still has not yet been confirmed. And you're just going to have to wait. You're just going to have to be patient here. The high priestess is, you know, she's telling you to just chill because, you know, there are things happening within the spiritual realm that's just not meant for you to know just yet. Just go with the flow of things. Don't overreact. Just relax about whatever it is that you're anticipating here. I also feel that some of you have been reading or studying about some sort of knowledge, hidden knowledge, occult knowledge that is making you lose your mind. Either something in your birth chart, like those of you that have just started studying astrology, you might be looking at too much negative stuff. You have to be careful about how you process information. Don't dive in too deep if you can't handle it. And, you know, two, you might not be ready for certain knowledge because you don't know how to process it. You see something and you're like, oh my God, that means this is going to happen. And you don't have enough knowledge to make a proper judgment about what you're seeing in your birth chart or what you're currently experiencing. So I just kind of feel that some of you, it looks like you've been studying or doing some sort of research and you're scaring yourself. So stop it. Two, there's something going on with this Ten of Cups. There could be something in regards to some jealousy or someone talking behind your back. I feel more so like someone is talking behind your back. Now, if this isn't happening to you, then this could be your energy. You might be someone jealous and kind of talking about somebody. Be careful because I feel like it could come back and bite you. Let me go ahead and kind of clarify a few things. I want to look more into this Ten of Cups because right now I feel like it's more so just a desire, something that you're wanting to happen. Some of you do feel threatened about an outsider. Like your thinking is a third party. I think it may be more so a fear. I'm not going to say it's 100% true. It's almost like people talk. People talk. I think it's more so, like if you're in a relationship, I feel this is more so about you assuming and having anxieties that something's going on, and it may really just be your imagination. And rainbows, these are about imaginations too. Something is just kind of talk and fantasy. Now, creatively, some of you might be writers, and this is all part of an illusion, all part of a story that you're creating. Even if you're a songwriter, I mean, you're taking elements from your reality or someone else's reality, and you're mixing a little fiction into it to conjure up emotion from listeners. So if you are, you know, a writer or a songwriter, I feel too that this may just be talking about like the creative process. Yeah, because I also see like independence and working from home, or having some sort of job that allows you to be creative here. And the Empress is also about the birth of, not the birth, but I feel like something is getting ready to be birthed, like a creative idea. Like you're like a muse. Like either you are a muse and you inspire people because you're full of ideas, or you know, someone has done this to you. Someone, you saw something and you became inspired and you're like, oh my God, I have to write about this or talk about this. I also see something in regards to possibly saying things or putting your business out there, especially if you're writing like some sort of tell-all book. Just be careful about what you're putting out there. Also here we have an earth element showing up. There also could be some sort of jealousy in regards to someone who's close to your partner. I still wouldn't say that anything is necessarily going on. I just feel like that it's all in your mind. It's all in your mind. And you're overthinking things and jumping to conclusions. Maybe you saw something that you wish you hadn't. Like, let's just say, for instance, you saw your spouse hug their friend, and maybe their hand stayed at the back of their back a little too long, and then they moved their hand, but you still saw that image, still is captured in your mind, and you might keep thinking about that, like, oh, I saw his hand go down her back, and oh, it was nothing, yes it was, I don't know, you know. So now you're just kind of paranoid. You're also probably like afraid to talk about it. Sometimes too, the Nine of Swords can be about being in denial, especially because her head is down. So there also could be something that you're in denial about. Now, on a negative side, not negative, but those of you that are an outsider looking in, I think too what it might be is that you're in love with someone who's already in this relationship and they're happy. And maybe you thought something was there, but you see them together and you're like, you know, upset because you wish that you were with them. And also, I feel like you're a little envious. Somebody almost too could be envious of a sibling. I don't know. I'm getting like someone's envious of a sibling because it seems like they have the good life. And, you know, I'm just looking at how they're green with envy here. And, you know, the grass looks greener on the other side. You think they have it made, but you don't really know what's going on inside of their life. And also this can be due to someone that is posting too much on social media. And two, it's like, you know the truth. It could be a situation too where you know the truth. You know your friend isn't happy, or you know your family member isn't happy, but they're steady posting all these fake happy pictures with their spouse, and you be like telling your friends like, I don't know why they posting them pictures, you know, he cheating on her or she's cheating on him, and you're talking behind their back. Be careful, because that could come back around to haunt you. Or if you're not the one, you know, yapping off at the mouth, somebody else could be doing that. Yeah, see, someone is talking about things, and I feel like someone is saying things out loud, or putting someone on blast, or saying something about someone's reputation. Like someone's reputation is at stake. I don't know if someone is going off about you or you them. about someone's business. I also do see this as someone who is jealous of someone else's commitment. So I don't know if you're jealous or someone is jealous of you, but I feel like someone is jealous of a commitment. And they're like, why can't I be married? Now, see, I see the Seven of Swords, but I don't think it's cheating. I think it's more so about rumors and talking behind, like backbiting is what I'm getting. Even like at the place of work, there's like backbiting. Yeah, I feel like someone is putting someone's secrets out on display. Or someone found a way to make money off of your secrets. That can even go for a journalist. You know, you have to cover these stories, and based off of the information that you have, you know, you're posting it up. And maybe you're stretching the truth. Maybe you're, you know, having to sell your story or get people to trying to get a reaction out of the masses. I'm seeing something about a public couple. Also, this might be something in regards to the government that could come out, or someone who's in government, something about their private lives being put out into the open. And if not, either way, it just still seems like on a personal note, you know, this is going on. I just feel like it could go either way. Either this is dealing with a literal public figure, or it's just dealing with people that you know personally. Those of you that are completely single, I still feel like there is someone that you're looking at that's unavailable. Even so, I feel like maybe you are saying, well, I'm going to move in a different direction then, since this person is taken. I also feel like there was some sort of flirtation, but someone, I don't know, maybe you thought something was there and they were just being nice or just flirting back with you just to be flirty. I'm getting, I feel like all the signs came out, but I'm also especially getting something in regards to air, earth, and water. Something in regards to those energies going on. Be careful about opening up to your crush, because you may not get the response that you want. So yeah, as a warning, be careful about that. All right, so that is all that I am getting for deck number 2. We'll go ahead, number 1. We'll move on to deck number 2. And if you guys just heard a big loud buzz, I'm doing laundry. Should have turned that timer off. I forgot. I don't know who turned it on. I don't even like that timer. Okay. Deck number, which one? Okay, deck number 2. Almost forgot. We have the Three of Cups, the Hermit, the Druid or the Hierophant, Ace of Cups, the Moon, Eight of Cups, central issue, Queen of Cups, and Three of Shields, or Three of Pentacles. Okay, so I feel like at the workplace, somebody is being ignored. Like somebody's trying to be a team player, but people aren't listening to your suggestions. I feel like people are like talking and you're offering your input, but you are feeling like no one's listening to you. I feel like you feel out of place. You feel out of place at work. You feel out of place with whenever you get around a certain group of people. If you're dating, you're feeling like you aren't finding what you're looking for. Nobody's connecting. Everybody seems unrelatable, especially if you're on a spiritual path or a spiritual journey. It's hard. It's just like, because if you were about looks before, now it's like, it's just not about looks. Now it's about that spiritual factor, because you've learned and you're mature and you're looking for someone else that shares the same spiritual knowledge, the same passion for seeking the truth. So I feel that you are maybe having trouble meeting the right people who are definitely on your path. Like, I feel like you have options. There are people that you're connecting to, but you're looking for the one that's spiritual. I feel like in the past you have not found any luck or had any luck. That might be changing. I do see some sort of connection. Even those of you that practice like African religions, I feel that you're connecting with someone who may be a high priest or a high priestess, someone that has like a high ranking position. I also see this as like an initiate, like somebody is being initiated or invited to join some sort of organization. It can be a government organization, it can be a political party, it can be a spiritual group, even if it's, just on Facebook, one of those group invites. I feel like someone is receiving an invitation to study. It also could be getting accepted to a school or a college. If you are pledging, that I'm seeing the possibility of that as well. I'm getting someone being initiated, and you've been studying and doing all this research and just kind of getting your knowledge together. I also feel that for some of you, you could be watched. You could be watched. I would be careful too, those of you that are whistleblowers or free thinkers, because I feel like there are eyes out there. I know they can't keep track of everybody, but I do feel like there are eyes out there that are kind of, I don't know, they're kind of watching you, trying to keep watch, and they may throw a distraction at you. They may do something to try to distract you. I don't know exactly how. It's almost like, let's say for instance, it's things that have always happened in history. And the first thing that I can think of off the top of my mind is the Black Panther Party and how it was infiltrated with government spies, people that was acting like they were down for the cause when they really came to break up the group, and they were successful at that. So just be careful of that if you do belong to a secret organization, because I almost feel like everyone can't be trusted. I also see someone being banished from a group though, being sent away, and then maybe too, that's because you You are the mole. Maybe you were gathering information for the general public and you're like, they need to know about this. You didn't feel right about these rituals and you didn't feel right about this and that. So you went and you left and you told you told and you got caught and got banished or sent away. So I'm kind of getting some weird messages with this, I know. But I'll go back to, things in regards to love and work. Now, in regards to love, I feel too like somebody is paranoid about something, like you're being over emotional about some sort of connection. I think what it is too, see, when I see the Three of Cups, I'm feeling like somebody wants a commitment. The Hierophant wants a commitment, but the Three of Cups energy doesn't. Somebody wants to just keep things open, wants to keep a friendship, maybe even is talking about open relationships or joking about how they're a polygamist or they're into polyamory. So I just kind of feel that could be an issue. Those of you that are looking for something serious because you're not meeting people that want something serious. There's something too there. I feel like after having a conversation or after dating different people, you're going to go within because I feel like you're learning things. You're like, you know what? There's something I need to learn from this. Let me handle this in a mature way. And I feel like you're going to go within and kind of help yourself evolve even more. You're trying to enlighten yourself about your current situation. I also see something in regards to dreams. Like, I just feel like you're really intuitive this week. Your intuition is really heightened. You also could be a psychic or a medium or an empath, or you could be dealing with someone that is like that. I also see a connection that goes way back. A connection where you guys feel so strongly connected that it is scary. It makes you, I think you're paranoid because you're seeing those synchronicities. Or every time you turn on the radio, there's music and songs playing, with the lyrics, and you're like, who's watching me? What's going on? What is this? Who is this person I'm involved with? What is this going on? Why have I met this person? You just have so many questions, which led you to astrology, which led you to esoteric knowledge or wisdom. So I feel like a lot of you are really digging deep and doing a lot of research. A lot of you want to know why you're hurting. Instead of running from pain, you're kind of dealing with it and facing it and trying to understand it, which is good because that's how you heal. I'm also getting something in regards to someone trying to bring people together. Something like someone is a leader. Someone is coming off as a strong leader. Again, going back to political, like in a political field, or someone who is like a CEO. Somebody is coming off as a teacher. I just feel like there is some sort of awakening here. Someone is trying to wake people up. I feel like it can go both ways. Either this is something spiritual for some of you, and for others of you, this is just about like political stuff, or work politics. I do feel that in regards to work, if you were wanting a promotion, like you're going to get that promotion. You've been on an interview, or you had to be interviewed by someone from the, from the top of the branch. And maybe you've been stressing about that. And two, there is going to be a lot more responsibility with this position. So those of you that have been wanting a higher position, I do feel like you're going to get it. I also see the possibility of someone starting their own business, because it's like you're being looked at as a leader or a teacher, advisor, counselor. Someone may also be a doctor. I feel too, like in regards to work, there's been some flirtation going on. There are different people. I feel like there's been work and play going on at the job. No one's really taking anything serious though. It's like you guys are all just one big happy flirty family. Even if you have, if you are married, I just kind of feel like when you come to work, you guys flirt. You have your thing. There's, you guys have that understanding. I'm not saying it's cheating or you doing anything with anyone, but it does look like this looks like work and play. Or it's like you work hard all day and then you guys go out for drinks later. And, you're attracted to some of your coworkers, or maybe it's just one in particular. Let me go ahead and start clarifying some things. Let's see what else this Eight of Cups is. Somebody's walking away from something. Also, the elements, you could be dealing with Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Taurus, or Virgo. I see too someone leaving their traditional beliefs as far as maybe religion or whatever you were accustomed to doing. You're giving something up or walking away from something. If you're in a marriage and you're unhappy, I feel like you might be sharing things with your friends, talking about you're thinking about getting a divorce, or you're thinking about an affair, like you're telling your friends instead of your partner. But maybe too, because you tried to share it with your partner in the past. Some of you are trying to work on your relationship. You're trying to fix it. You're trying to compromise and you're trying to understand one another. But it might be still things going on. Yeah, see, some of you have been thinking about your happiness. You're like, am I really happy? I don't think I'm really happy here. And you're really putting some serious thought into something. And two, I feel like some of you are tired of waiting for something to happen. And so you're deciding to let it go or give it up. Even if you're single, it's like maybe you don't believe in love anymore, or you don't believe that you'll find the right one. Like you're losing faith. I do feel like your faith is going to be restored. And I saw 33, matter of fact, on my timer. So I don't know. I feel like there are cycles that are closing here with these threes. Someone needs to confess something. Someone needs to open up and confess. For some of you, it's about a friendship and being attracted to a friend, or being attracted to someone and someone confessing how they feel. They're opening up and they're sharing how they feel, and maybe they're asking you out. Others of you, I feel like that you're confessing something to your significant other about your relationship. Maybe you're talking about how you're not really happy, and talking about maybe we need to go see help or see a counselor. Something has changed within the marriage. Some of you too have been wanting to talk about commitment. If you've been in a relationship without a title, you're starting to fear that you'll never get that title. And so you're like, I think I need to bring this up to him or her, and I don't know how to bring it to them. Let me also look at the moon here. Some of you are still on the path of learning unconditional love. If you're wondering why it's taking so long, and even though you think you're ready, Spirit is saying you still need to learn something else. It might be one lesson, it might be 2 lessons, it might be a long lesson, it might be a short lesson. But I just kind of feel like Spirit is telling you to be patient because you're still a student in your current state of mind. The whatever you're currently going through, you're still learning. Before anyone can come into your life, or before you can take anyone seriously. Someone is drowning in their sorrows about something. I feel like someone is just like pouring their heart out. Just being over emotional. Sending sad songs, listening to sad songs. Somebody is crying about something that is over or has ended, and they still want another chance. They're talking about they feel like they're drowning without you, or maybe you feel like you're drowning without them. But I feel that they just don't feel like anything is left, or something has died. Someone has their guards up towards the other person, or has blocked someone off of social media. Yeah, for some of you, now this is not shifting the entire story. This is just an additional part or another individual story for someone. But I feel that somebody has moved on and the other person hasn't. And the other person still feels like there's a chance. But it's not looking good. All right, so that is all for deck number 2. All that I can say on that is just, I feel like it is an emotional phase that will pass. If you feel like you just need to cry it out, but I feel like it's an emotional phase that will pass. And eventually, you know, you can't make anyone come back, but just to continue to work on yourself. All right, so we have Strength, the Lovers, Page of Wands, 3 of Swords, the Hierophant, Ace of Cups, Page of Swords, 2 of Cups. All right, so central issue here being the Ace of Cups. Somebody's in love. Somebody is like talking about love, sending messages. You guys are acting like teenagers. Someone has like butterflies in their stomach. They're just like, oh my God, I'm just so in love. I'm so in love with you too. That you guys are like sickening almost. I feel like somebody can't keep their hands off the other person. You guys are constantly looking into one another's eyes. You guys have been going out to eat, out to dinner. This person has been complimenting you. I just feel like you've connected with a soulmate, or you will be soon. I feel like you're getting ready to just, you're in a honeymoon phase, so you're floating. You're floating. I do feel like this is something that was arranged or was in the making. Just kind of like the lovers here. I mean, I just feel like their depiction is a little different, but I still feel like this is like divinely orchestrated. Some of you are finally getting a relief of all the waiting. Like you're enjoying love and you're like, I'm enjoying love and I claim this and I'm not letting it go. I'm not going to have any negative thoughts. You're like really trying to hold on to this person that you're connecting with. I feel like too, there's a little back and forth because I also feel like someone may be trying to fight the connection, or at least they were trying to, but they caved in. Somebody's caving in because there's so much trust. Someone feels like they can trust you, or you feel it's just mutual. You guys trust each other. And I also feel like someone is saying, I've been waiting for you, or I've been waiting for this. You get me. You understand me. I feel like I can tell you everything. And I also feel like you're dealing with a very strong man or woman because someone has been through a lot and it has strengthened this person. Someone is just so in love. I just see people writing love letters. You're daydreaming about each other, fantasizing, talking about marriage. Now, of course, I always have to talk from both sides if I see it. So from another side, I'm seeing that somebody was in a relationship, but someone intervened. Someone came in between a relationship, whether it's you coming in between two people and you just like, too bad, tough shit, like I feel like I've met my soulmate, this is my ride or die, or it's happening to you. Someone intervened your relationship and caused, some sort of separation. Either way, I'm seeing both the Lovers and the Three of Swords. The Lovers is about choice and the Three of Swords is a separation. And it's also about betrayal and a third entity coming in between these two. So someone is coming in between another person. Maybe this new love that you're having, and it looks like a new love. This new love, it's like you have stolen someone's heart. You've stolen their heart. You've captured their heart. And you guys want to start a new life together. You feel like this is the best thing since sliced bread. That's an old saying, but that's all I could think of. But it is like you feel like you met the love of your life. The Hierophant here, like someone wants to make something official. Now, also what I'm feeling like, for some of you, this is like, I feel like this is the first time you're meeting and you're going to, it's just like love at first sight. You're just like head over heels for somebody. For others of you, if you've been in this relationship where you've been fooling around with somebody, or somebody's been fooling around with your mate, I feel like after all this fooling around, somebody is making something official. They're like, oh, okay, I'm ready to separate. I'm ready to make something official by posting a picture online, of me and this person together. For others of you, it's more so like someone had hope of reconnecting, but once they see this upload of two people together, it's like the feelings get hurt. That's another thing that I'm seeing as a possibility. I feel like, though, for most of you, even if it isn't happening within the next week or so, that this is something that happens further down the line. Maybe around Taurus season. So that is somewhere around May 20th to, I'm sorry, April 20th to May 20th, somewhere around that time frame. Others of you, it might stretch out further in Leo season. But what was I getting ready to say? Oh, I was getting ready to say, those of you that it's like none of this is happening to, this might be someone that you had hopes about, and then you look on their social media and all of a sudden you see that they are in a relationship, or they have officially become engaged or something. And so you just kind of are peeking in the shadows and kind of upset about it. You know, your feelings are hurt, your heart is broken, you thought that this person was the one. I'm also seeing someone sever ties with family tradition. And I haven't really spoken much about anything else except for love, because it's really coming out a lot in this reading. But this could be a separation of a job because you found something else. You found something that you were more passionate about. So for some of you, you're deciding to separate from a job and you accepted an offer somewhere else. Maybe you were trying to also hold on to your previous job because you're loyal. You've known these people, you've worked for the company, but that offer came in. You received an invite, or you received that letter of, what do you call it? Offer of employment. And you were like, deuces. The Hierophant is like, peace out. I'm gone. So for some of you, it could be about separation of employment, severing ties. Even if you're getting cut off for whatever reason, I feel like you're going to be happy about it if that's the case. Yeah, I'm getting some of you, something does happen. Something is significant in May. I feel like the Hierophant is talking about something in May. I feel like too, this new person coming into your life is marriage material. But take your time, even though you're going to be head over heels in love with this person. Just take your time. The energies I'm getting are Leo, Gemini, Libra, Aries, Sag, and Taurus, of course. Aquarius. Yeah. I just want to see what else. Well, first, let me look at the Three of Swords. I feel too, the Three of Swords, someone says something without thinking, or someone discovers someone's love letters, or someone's a text message that was sent and someone discovers it, and it's like, do you really like this person? Are you cheating on me? I think we need a break. I think we need to separate. So someone is really hurt at something that they saw. And you might get, yeah, somebody's getting confronted about something that they saw too. Something was shared publicly, whether it was a song or if you just like publicly flirted with someone, like someone's friend or something, because I am getting that betrayal thing. I feel like someone saw what you did or someone saw what you said and it hurt. Or this happened to you. You saw what someone said or did and you're hurt by it. Even if it's an ex, like I just feel like maybe if your ex was snooping around your social media,
And maybe you even said something about your ex. Oh, my ex was a piece of shit. And they're like, oh my God, how could you post we just broke up. I know you talking about me. So I don't know. Somebody is seeing something that someone done put on their public platform. They got on their soapbox and they were like, burr, 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 burr. They just kind of put it out there for everybody to see. And in the long run, someone gets hurt. And I see too, like there's some need to apologize or to make something right or to explain oneself. The truth is coming out about something here. That's another thing I'm seeing. This is like the truth hurts, but I mean, you're being honest. I'm seeing honesty coming out. Either you're being honest about something or someone is being honest about themselves in a matter. And even though this person is being honest, they're ending up hurting someone. It doesn't necessarily have to be about love, although it's just cups all over the place. But it can be about something being made public that hurts somebody. So another thing too, if you were wondering if someone was being honest about something or if they were lying, I feel like the cards that I'm seeing indicate telling the truth. I almost feel like someone is announcing that they want a divorce too. Someone is saying, I want a divorce. Especially too, if you were just holding on to a relationship out of obligation, and then it took someone to come into your life to make you kind of snap out of it and say, what am I doing? I'm not happy. I can't do this. And so you decide, like, I need to get out of this relationship. This person has opened my eyes. They've awakened my heart chakra. Just always be careful with that, because if it's something that doesn't last, well, you know what? I'm not gonna say that either. Everything happens for a reason. Maybe you had to have your eyes opened by a love connection. And I'm not saying this is going to be for everyone. You guys, you all have a habit of taking like something that you didn't like, and that's all you hear. You didn't hear me say some of you. But for somebody out there, I am feeling like because of a love connection, someone is going to be awakened, and it's almost like they awaken from a trance that they've been under, and decide that they need a break or a complete separation. I also want to look at the strength, although I can see the strength being a love connection that you're trying to resist at first, but it's not going to last. And then two, the Lovers is one of my twin flame cards. So some of you might be reconnecting with the twin flame, or maybe your twin flame was trying to resist and not talk to you, but now they're like, oh my God, I can't stay away from you. I'm sorry, or I don't know why we weren't talking. So yeah, I see a possibility of a reconciliation with your twin flame. I'm seeing strawberries. I don't know if someone is eating strawberries and whipped cream, or if someone is buying someone chocolate covered strawberries, or if someone's favorite dessert is like strawberry shortcake, but I'm getting like strawberries. Okay, so also again with the Strength card, this could definitely be talking about a Leo, because we have Queen of Wands coming out. And the Strength card is about the card of Leo. This is also talking about someone who is having a strong physical attraction and is trying to contain themselves, but it's like, oh my God, I can't. Whoever's trying to hold up their defenses or build up that wall, I feel like they're no longer able to do that anymore. They're caving in.
I also see after a period of silence comes an apology or an explanation, someone wanting forgiveness. I also see the possibility of Taurus or Virgo. Virgo or Capricorn. I also see someone getting their ego stroked. I had a quick random message. Those of you that are finally moving on from your twin flame and you've met someone and you're feeling like you're so in love and this new person is giving you all this attention and flirting with you, your twin flames radar is like beep, 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 and they are going to come and try to intervene something new that you got going on. That's why they're coming back, because they detect that they're about to lose you, because I have both the soulmate and the twin flame coming out. You've made a soulmate connection. I'm sorry, I'm hearing like a very high pitched sound in my right ear. So some of you've made a soulmate connection here. You guys are in love. You guys are connecting. You're like, I like this. This is what I've been waiting for. And then here's your twin flame kind of like stepping in like, did you forget you had a twin flame? Like, get the hell out of here with that. I found me a soulmate. I want to get to know my soulmate. So a choice is going to have to be made between two different people, and somebody's just going to end up getting hurt. Some of you might have been like, goodbye, soulmate. I love my twin flame. And some of you might give your twin flame the deuces. Somebody's getting those deuces with the Hierophant. He bogus for that. But, yep. So that is what I'm getting for those of you that chose deck number 3. I hope that resonated. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to leave your comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Many blessings to you all.